Hey guys, this is the Duke of TBC. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. In the last episode, we went and killed Neilhithok for being a dick. In this episode, we have to go and find... Well, I think we need to talk to... Oh god, who I need to talk to about this? I can't remember if it's Mala or Qualcheck. Ugh, we need to go find the Ancients and see if we are worthy in entering the Worldstone Keep. So we actually have... Oh, I did skip a Halls of Pain. I'll get that later, and the Glacial Trail. I can get those later. This is going to be a little bit of a run. So I'm probably not... we'll see how long it takes. If it takes 2 videos, it takes 2 videos. But I will try and keep it to just the one. I'm loving the helm that I found. I run so fast now, it is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm actually dropping a few frames. Why is that? I'm not doing anything but recording. But yeah, I have decided, like I said in the last video, I'm definitely doing a paladin in the next run. Area Plateau, that's where we need to go, I think, right? Oh no, I think we just went the wrong way. Not the end of the world. Yeah, we did go the wrong way. Shoot. Not a big deal. I think I'm just gonna do a series called the Dungeon Crawler. I actually, contacted, home and found out if we still have Neverwinter Nights at home, so I don't feel bad about downloading it, and we do. We have the expansions and all that. Awesome. So I decided to download it, and like I said, I won't play a game if I don't own it in some format. And it's funny because I've probably bought Diablo 2 like 3 or 4 times because of losing CD keys. I still have my old Warcraft 2 CD. I don't... We had Warcraft 1, I don't know where it is, so I probably... As much as I want to play it just for fun, because it's not that long of a game, I won't because, like I said, in all honesty, I have no idea what I did with the Warcraft 1 CD. And like, yeah, I wouldn't feel too bad, like, hey, I know I bought it, you know, same with, like, I have StarCraft. StarCraft 2 is on my Battle.net account. I can download that at any time. I do need to get Heart of the Swarm. I just haven't bought it. Diablo 3 is on my list as well. I mean, there's just there's a ton of stuff on my so-called list, but Dungeon Crawlers, I have decided are definitely going to be the majority of what I'm playing. It's just what it's what I like to do. I don't really see any. I haven't found any YouTube channels that really make a habit out of playing dungeon crawlers, and you know, I thoroughly enjoy them. I think there's a lot of them that people should um, be exposed to that really don't get the attention that they should. Like, Neverwinter Nights was popular, but for some reason, and like, I had a lot of friends that were big Diablo players, World of Warcraft players, you know, normal Warcraft players as well. Just lots and lots and lots of people who never got to experience Neverwinter Nights, and it was made by Atari, and they did an incredible job with the game. It's based off of Dungeons and Dragons, of course. It's different than Dungeons and Dragons Online, and it's very good. The game is incredibly good. It's been probably 6 years since I've played it, so honestly, it's gonna be like half blind, which I think will be fun. God, yeah, I haven't played that in forever. There's so many games I haven't gotten to play, and it's simply just been too long, and I really want to get back into them and enjoy them and share like the kind of games I grew up on. I definitely want to play Warcraft 2. I played a lot of Warcraft 2 back in the day. I still remember my first Warcraft 2 account name. I do not remember the email it was tied to or the or the password for it. It is a long gone thing. I think it was like Palin Majir, which is based off of the of course the oh, why can't I'm terrible at remembering names today. Dragonlance books is Raceland Majir's son, or sorry, not Raceland Majir's son, his brother's son. God, I can't remember the names now, but it's based off a character from the Dragonlance books, and I was absolutely in love with the Dragonlance books at the time, completely obsessed with them. I've literally read every single Dragonlance book there is. I have a problem, I know, don't judge me. So I think I had logged like a few thousand games on that old, and it's not like just straight Palamagir. I think there's an underscore in there somewhere. Whatever, it's not important. But yeah, at the end, I think my win to loss ratio was probably 2 to 1 or close to 3 to 1. I had done a lot of playing of that game, and a really absurd amount, to be completely honest. I used to play free games, quick games. I played a lot of air only games because, to be fair, I kind of cheated. Because what I would do is I would spend a ton, because it was cheap. You'd have so much money and so much uh, stuff that you could make arrow towers, and arrow towers too deep. And if you left little spaces between them, you could put berserkers if you were a horde, and you did that because they had an ability that when they killed something, they would gain life back, which was super important. So I would just sit there and I would let people completely and utterly run out every last bit of their resources on my archer towers and my berserkers. And then I would make my dragons, and then I would go and kill them. And that's how I ran a lot of those. Um, I didn't like the free games very much. I thought they were just very hokey, not a lot of fun. The quick and free games were very interesting just because, you know, it was you had to be on your toes, your APM had to be very high, and it's funny because I used to play that all the time, and I played with hotkeys, and I played the way you're supposed to, and then just for some reason none of that ever translated over into StarCraft or StarCraft 2. Probably because it's been probably a decade since I've seriously played an RTS. I would play for the stories, like I played StarCraft's Brood War, StarCraft 2, simply because I love the lore, I love the story of Blizzard games. Like I said, I've been playing Diablo since Diablo 1 came out. I've played it on PlayStation 1, which very few people I know have actually done. What else? Played Warcraft 1. There's just a lot of games. Like, Blizzard has been a part of my, me growing up with games, very much so than anything else. Open this up, and as you can see, I still play them to this day. I can't get enough of them. We're going to go ahead and ID this and sell it. And we're going on about 10 minutes, and we,
Stay a while and listen.
where are we at? I might have to cut this in half simply because we haven't gotten... Oh, gosh, this is so annoying. This last little stretch of the game is kind of, like, tedious, at least to me. Let's see what this is. 1 to 4 lightning damage, cold resist. I think that's better than 5 life, in all honesty. 5 life isn't doing anything. Alright, so we'll keep going. And even for a low level, I don't think it's worth it. I need to find the Frozen Tundra WP, and then I think I'll call it at that. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Unfortunately, we won't get any questing done in this one, but it will show you kind of the area where you need to go, stuff like that. Of course, the maps change online wherever you are, but it gives you an idea of what you're up against in this area, and I'm fine with that. I just need to actually find this. And there's lots of good experience. There's just tons and tons of mobs here, so you can, you can go nuts and get tons of experience if you want. If my mercenary would keep up with me. Come on, everything's dying. Let's go.
Not enough mana.
So yeah, Neverwinter Nights is probably going to be next up on the roster. My friend who I want to do the Diablo 3 playthrough as a duo, I'm going to get him on Skype. He's already agreed to do it. He plays Diablo 3 way more than I, like I've quit. I think I'm Paragon level like 50, 55, I don't know. And I quit. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm gonna get back into it because the expansion, I just need to buy it. I can't remember if it's out yet or not. I've seen tweets about it. I think it's just ramping up to it, but it's, I just don't think it's gonna fix the problems that, Diablo 3 has. And, you know, people, I've ranted about it enough, about, you know, Diablo 3, but I'm still gonna play it. It's still a good game. So, like, if you haven't tried it, I say try Diablo 2 first, and then go over and play the Diablo 3. There has been a lot of talk. The forums did it, other places that I trade and stuff have talked about it. Like people are saying that Diablo, people are like nostalgia fans were wanting let's go ahead and pick this up. We're wanting Diablo 3 to basically be Diablo 2 with better graphics. Honestly, we would have taken it, most of us. If they just put a lot of time and effort into making like a remake of Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction with incredible graphics, I don't think a single person would have minded. No one would like, oh, that's a cop-out. You just made the same game. And honestly, God, I would have bought it in an instant. I don't care if I have to start over. Like, I've started over so many times. Like, and there's a lot of things they could have fixed with the classes now that people have like faster internet. Things like in this game, charge desyncs the game very badly. It's something that it people try and play it off like, oh, no, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal in like PvP or anything like that. When in all honesty, it is a humongous deal. It causes a lot of problems. Like when you're facing a Hammerden, that's a caster paladin that uses Blessed Hammer and Concentration, and the hammers do crazy high damage. They can do, depending on the build, anywhere between like 11 and 12k damage, all the way up to like 18k damage, which is absurd. Some classes can get one shot, most of them 2 to 3 shot. Pretty much 4 hits from a Blessed Hammer paladin, and you're dead. It does not matter what class you are, you're just dead. There we go. Okay, we found this. That's going to be the end of this video. In the next episode, we are going to go and kill the Ancients. This ran on slightly longer than I would have liked it. Sorry this wasn't a really action-packed episode, but I did want to show the route there. So if you guys enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.